Minister of State for Chemical Fertilizers, Shri Bhagwant Kupa ji, Shri Vaibhav Dhange ji, senior functionaries from the Ministry of Road and Transport and Highways, officials from other Government of India departments, friends from media and entertainment industry. Namaskar, a very good evening to all of you. I'm extremely delighted to be amongst you today. It is a matter of great pride and privilege to address this diverse assembly of government officials, industry experts, and veterans from the media and entertainment industries gathered here under the same roof, united for their love for India, its innovation, infrastructure, and engineering marvels. The world as we know it is witnessing fragile global macroeconomic conditions, widespread geopolitical uncertainties, unpredictable and innumerable challenges, ongoing conflicts made worse in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. During these turbulent times, the manoranjan and messaging provided by the media and entertainment industry has been our source of hope and window to the world around us. Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has time and again highlighted that media plays a crucial role in achieving social transformation. For a nation to develop, making good policy is one aspect, but to enable policies to succeed and ensure that large-scale transformation takes place, active participation from all walks of society is needed. Today, India is seen as a bright spot with robust growth, sound economic foundations, and as an aspirational society which is ready to lead the world through its innovation and ideas. Today, India is setting its own course, aware of its civilizational history, national interest priorities, and its global responsibilities as a rising power. If you recall, earlier in this year, India has assumed the presidency of the eight-member Shanghai Cooperation Organization for the year 2023. Over the years, SCO has emerged as one of the largest trans-regional international organizations. A few weeks ago, India formally assumed the G20 presidency. While outlining India's vision for G20 presidency, Honorable Prime Minister categorically mentioned that India looks forward to a presidency of healing, harmony, and hope. It is imperative to note the priorities set during these several presidencies, which are proof of India's growing influence in the world. In these grim realities, India's leadership provides a beacon of hope to connect and build consensus and expand cooperation to the world. Moving on, last year, Honorable Prime Minister Modi launched the Gati Shakti National Master Plan for Multi-Modal Connectivity. Heralding a new chapter in governance, it brings together the railways and roadways for integrated planning and coordination implementation of infrastructure connectivity project. Gone are the days when we worked in silos with shortlisted goals. The idea was to incorporate infrastructure schemes of several ministries and state governments like Bharatmala, Sagarmala, inland waterways, dry and land ports, Udan, etc. Economic zones like textile clusters, pharmaceutical clusters, defense corridors, electronic parks, industrial corridors, fishing clusters and agri-zones amongst others were to be covered to enhance connectivity and make Indian business more competitive. It is also sought to leverage technology extensively, including special planning tools with ISRO imagery. This multi-modal connectivity has provided integrated and seamless connectivity for movement of people, goods and services from one mode of transport to another. It's another step in our efforts to ensure facilitation of last-mile connectivity of infrastructure and also reduce travel time for people. In the last few years, we have seen a remarkable improvement in road infrastructure connectivity in the country. In fact, let's go by the raw data. In the last 8 years, the length of the national highways has gone up by more than 50% from 91,000 kilometers in the year 2014 to about 1.47 lakh kilometers by now. The pace of national highways construction increased 3 times since 2014-15. The average per day figure grown from 12 kilometers per day in 2014-15 to 37 kilometers in 2021, which is more than 3 times a day. About 3.6 lakh kilometers of rural roads have been built since 2014, and the Ministry of Road Construction and Highways has set a scorching pace of development in the construction of highways as part of its pivotal role in developing of the Indian economy. Union Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari ji has set the aim of construction of 18,000 of national highways in the financial year 2020-23 at a record speed of 50 kilometers per day. So you can well imagine, from 12 kilometers in the year 2014 to 50 kilometers per day in the year 2022-2023. He has time and again emphasized how constructing world-class road infrastructure in time-bound and targeted-oriented way is essential, as road infrastructure is Atma of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And coming from a hill state like Himachal Pradesh, I could say roads are the lifeline of Himachal or any hill state. And for us, building roads at that pace has actually given an impetus and boost to the Himachal tourism and created many jobs in Himachal as well. The story of growth in New India is being driven on these new infrastructure highways and propelled the expanding footprint of digital India. And it doesn't end there. Look at any sector today. Today there are several sectors in which India is emerging as a leading player. India stands at the 4th position in the world in terms of installed renewable energy capacity, 5th in solar and 4th in the wind energy capacity. India has spearheaded global initiatives to tackle climate change, such as Leadership Group for Industry Transition, which was jointly launched by the governments of Sweden and India at the UN Climate Action Summit. Honorable Prime Minister Modi made the historical commitment India to be the net zero by 2070 in his national statement at the 26th Conference of Parties, which is generally known as COP26. India is one of those few countries which have not only met the commitment it made in Paris in the year 2015, but has exceeded it. Our industry has been working on newer technologies like green hydrogen to ensure round-the-clock supply of renewable energy. Further, Prime Minister Modi's vision of Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat have opened up exciting opportunities. India has seen a meteoric rise in the number of startups in the last decade. With the establishment of 100+ unicorns in the last few years, India has become the world's third largest startup ecosystem, and after US and China, 46% of the startups are funded by women entrepreneurs. India today is ranked 43rd in the Global Competitiveness Index and 46th in the Global Innovation Index. India's rank in ease of doing business has improved to 63, and reduction in compliance is now a major focus of our government. India has become the second largest mobile manufacturer from being the second largest importer in 2014. Multinational companies like Apple, Google are now looking at shifting their mobile phone manufacturing and assembly from China to India. And Modi government is committed to leveraging new age technology to empower people and ensure ease of living. For instance, we are promoting the use of drone technology in the agriculture sector in order to increase farm production. And there was a data by some research unit that there will be more than 1 lakh jobs in the year 2023 in the area of drone, where you need more drone pilots, drone operators. So the Atmanirbhar reforms in the area of defense, space and geospatial sectors are opening up new avenues for our entrepreneurs. My own ministry has taken various initiatives, such as the setting up of task force to formulate an AVGC policy aimed at boosting India's media and entertainment ecosystem. We have also focused on wellness and our cultural ethos. India's cultural heritage and rich civilization has gotten its due recognition in the last few years. The government has successfully brought back 157 artifacts and antiques, which shows the deep commitment, resolve and appreciation for illustrious past. The ongoing construction of the Grand Ram Temple in Ayodhya, the development of the Somnath Temple complex, the Kashi Vishwanath corridor in Varanasi, and over 550,000 square feet connecting the Ganga and Kashi Vishwanath Temple, and the opening of 6 religious places, Kartarpur Sahib corridor and the Char Dham Pariyojana, and many other shows a clear vision of India's cultural rejuvenation. There are stories of India rise and rejuvenation everywhere you look, and these are the stories that need to be documented and told to the world. So it is wonderful that you have taken up one such key aspect of India's transformation. As India celebrates 75th year of independence, I am filled with pride that I unveil the new documentary series, Build India, a story of building new India, by Effective Initiatives Private Limited in partnership with the Discovery Channel. This series celebrates the very best of Indian infrastructure works, road, ports, power transmission lines, waterways, tunnels, bridges and aviation projects, which are often quietly built through the invisible but tireless efforts of thousands of people working day and night on ground to provide the much needed connectivity to the masses. Even though I get little time to watch movies and TV series, but I look forward to seeing the much awaited documentary about the past, present and future of India's growing infrastructure. What I truly found intriguing is that this documentary does not merely tell the stories of engineering marvels, but also of their socio-economic impact. You can well imagine if these success stories or this infrastructure reaches in the rural parts of Jharkhand or Bihar or Odisha, where people might not have seen the power connection, the electricity or LED bulb in the last 75 years, or maybe a portable connection, but what they have seen in the last few years during the Modi government. It is not just a story of creating infrastructure, but it is about transforming the life of a common man. And that is what our government is doing. And I am looking forward, Vaibhavji, the initiative you have taken, and I am sure you have put in all your efforts, and we have seen you for the last so many years working in different positions, different capacities, and I am sure you will be working day and night. Your hard work and sleepless nights on such a terrific project will help us to showcase the project and the work done by the Indian government, not only in India but across the world. So guided by the Honorable Prime Minister's vision, the Government of India has ensured unprecedented focus on infrastructure through a holistic outlook and realized several such new infrastructure projects aided by groundbreaking innovations. India's brightest and brilliant minds are truly reimagining the country's potential and pushing the envelope which each new engineering marvel, be it road, tunnels, rivers, seaports, expressways, airports, bridges, high-speed rail corridors, and many more. Many more also includes the UPI Bheem, because that has actually helped the common man to utilize the digital platform, which not even the developed countries could do. India has done so, and we have seen during the COVID-19 pandemic how that has helped to do the billions of transactions every month, and every month there is a new record set and a new record broken. Hope you all will tune in to watch the documentary Build India and support the Government of India in actually building new India. Thank you once again, Vaibhavji and the entire team for doing it. And thank you everyone for the patient listening. I look forward for, I think you said 12 such episodes, but once you start making it and once we're going to see the reviews, I'm sure that India will be looking forward to see this documentary. You won't stop at 12, you will make many more. Wishing you all the best. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.